Hold up. The subtraction of during medieval Britain was one of those reasons that made people say justice was not blind. It was simply harsh and very sharp. It was a common measure at the time, often meant to leave a permanent reminder of wrongdoing. An arm, some fingers, or tongues was usually subtracted from a thief, a counterfeiter, or a liar respectively. This was probably in line with the theme that honesty, after all, was the best policy if you wanted to keep your mouth intact. The logic was simple. Remove the tool of wrongdoing to prevent repeat offenses. The thinking might have been, after all, if your eyes causes you to sin, pluck it out, according to Jesus in the book of Matthew and Mark. But Jesus never meant it to be literal. It was a hyperbole. So for instance, a pickpocket who lost a hand was less likely to be a handy criminal afterwards. You think of the body part, and it was fair game to mark you as visibly as possible, so society could identify you on sight. Your face was your permanent criminal record. Alfred the Great was a good example of a king who enforced such. After the Norman conquest in 1066, it became even more structured, with disciplines carefully matched to offenses under royal authority. William the Conqueror's law sometimes allowed for this form of punishment as an alternative to capital ones, which grimly enough was considered merciful. Clergymen caught breaking the law could avoid any form of capital punishment but lose 10 fingers, since apparently divine service didn't require your fingers. By the 13th century, these were codified, but they still varied by region and rank. Nobles often faced financial fines instead of any form of Commoners, however, bore the brunt of it. By the late medieval periods, attitudes began to shift, as imprisonment and monetary penalties became more common. Still, the echoes of this punishment lingered on for centuries, influencing British legal traditions of fitting the crime.